Welcome to CallumConnects, 5-minute entrepreneurial inspiration for your day. Today on CallumConnects we have Allison De Meulder. Allison is the host of the entrepreneur podcast Emerson Built That and has been an entrepreneur for 20 years.
A hurdle I faced as an entrepreneur was knowing when it was time to make a change as an entrepreneur. I spent 18 years as owner of an e-commerce retail company, and I always struggled with what my next steps would be should my company get so big it would be advantageous to sell, or if things took a turn for the worse and I had to shut my doors. My advice is to have a plan, one that is not emotionally driven, but professionally and realistically thought out. Not every business lasts for generations. Consider what your possible next steps are at various milestones in your business, whether that be in time or in revenue. I was lucky enough to be approached twice to sell my company in the second decade of business, both 7-figure offers. Both times I refused because I was so emotionally and professionally attached to the business I had built from the ground up. Looking back, these were poor decisions to decline such offers that could have set me up for another opportunity. 2 years later, the market was becoming more and more saturated in my industry, yet the need for our products was on a decline. Then add in a shifting economy, and I was at a crossroads and decided to start a second company, a wholesale company with my company assets and industry resources. Fast forward 3 years later, and market saturation was unbearable, advertising costs skyrocketing, and SEO becoming more and more mysterious. Emotionally, I could not wrap my head around not being owner of my company and not doing what I loved every day. But I needed to get my head out of the clouds. And a few months later, I had an aha moment and realized something no entrepreneur wants to admit to themselves. I could take my company no further. I had to step aside. So I sold my company for far less than the initial offers years ago, but at least I sold it and didn't have to close the doors. It was truly a brave decision. Now I speak on entrepreneurship through my podcast, Emerson Built That. Entrepreneurship will always be close to my heart. My hurdle was emotionally draining, but I learned that it's okay to be emotional and passionate in business. Yet you also have to be realistic about offers and knowing how far you can take something. There are limitations. Accept this. And like the old saying goes, if you love something, set it free.
To receive a complimentary copy of the Progressive Partnerships book for entrepreneurs on Kindle or audiobook, plus loads of other goodies at the intersection of investing and small business, go to callumlang.com now.